That's what I expected.
What is good, my PacRats? Pac-Man Case back here with another episode of the Game Gear Grind. This is episode 2. If you guys missed episode 1, stop what you're doing, go watch episode 1 of the Game Gear Grind, and come back and see me, because this will be a milestone episode, I promise you. If you have not subscribed yet to the channel, everything retro related, fun games, reviews, as well as this Game Gear Grind journey that I would love if you would come with me on. So, update time. Since the last episode, I did knock some things off of the list, and I also got bamboozled. So without further ado, let's get into this week's finds and the Game Gear Grind. Woo doggy, Pac Nation. I got some stuffs. It's bittersweet. So we got good news and we got the bad news. We're gonna start with the good news and we'll end this little episode with the bad news. So stick around for the not fun stuff that happened to me. So first and foremost, on that list, I needed Sonic Drift, Spider-Man, we needed X-Men, Streets of Rage, Mortal Kombat, I needed a Game Gear itself, and the Power Brick. I have found some of those items. Check it. The Game Gear is in hand, my friends. I ended up finding a sweet deal on Mercari. I got this guy for $35 with a game, and the Power Brick came with it. So I lucked out. It was an awesome deal. This came to me. I was very excited to throw the games that I had into the Game Gear and play. Super awesome. On top of that, I also was able to pick up some games. So I was able to get Echo the Dolphin, which was on my list, if you guys remember. We got Outrun. Don't know if that even focuses, but there's Outrun. I had this suggestion from somebody in the comments, so thank you, but I did get a chance to pick up the Terminator, and this was a great deal. This was at a pawn shop for $5, and I think this thing goes for like 18 loose. So, awesome deal. Got the Terminator, excited to try that one. Within the deal on Mercari was Sonic Chaos, and I had not had this game before, so this is now in the Game Gear collection. And then Streets of Rage 2, which was also on my list, so I got to check that one off, which was awesome. I found that at my local retro store. Road Rash also was at a pawn shop. We went on vacation in Astoria, and I walked into this pawn shop, and they had tons of retro stuff, and Game Gear games were one of them, and they were really decently priced. Again, another one for $5. I had to pick it up, especially since this was La Journey. So there you go. Those were the new games that I got for the system on the Game Gear. Now I got to talk about the sour news. Sorry. So it was great to actually be able to get a Game Gear. This is one that I was searching for a long time. I didn't want to break the bank getting it, and so picking this up for $35 was awesome. Problem time. This sucker is broken. So my speaker doesn't work on the Game Gear. I can put headphones in, but I hear nothing. And then the LED on the ad stated that it just had a little dimness. This damn thing is pretty much useless to be able to see it unless I have it at a proper angle, which is almost turned up about like this for me to see this guy. And then on top of all of that, when I was shooting my intro for this week's episode, I dropped it and I can hear a capacitor floating around. So I'm really stoked that I ended up with a $35 brick. So if you guys have a Game Gear that you're ready to part with, let me know, because Pac-Man Case is in the market right now. On top of that Macari deal that I thought was so sweet, I ended up with a power brick. Guess what? This sumbitch don't work. So this is a lesson learned. If the deal is too good to be true, it probably is. Most of the time, you can pick some awesome stuff up, and sellers are cool. This seller, though, was full of it. When I picked this stuff up, I knew there probably would be something that didn't work well. I didn't know that the whole system would pretty much be garbage. So, with this episode, I'm actually still in the market for a Game Gear and a power brick, because one don't work and one is real janky, and I need a good system. One of these days, I might just go out and buy a McWill version. If you guys don't know what that is, it is basically a modded screen kit which makes that Game Gear super vibrant and amazing. But for right now, I will settle for a standard Game Gear. I hope I can pick that one up. I think I lucked out with the Game Gear games that I found that were not part of my initial list that I wanted to grab from my childhood, but getting Terminator, getting Road Rash for $5 kind of made up for this crappy issue. Now, as you guys can tell from the intro, the Game Gear is usable if you don't want to hear anything and you want to tilt the Game Gear in the most awkward position for your wrist ever to see. So I am able to play some games, but unfortunately not the experience that I want to have. So as you guys can tell, the Game Gear collection is growing. I finally have at least a way to play some of the games. Unfortunately, the experience sucks, but you know, can't win them all. So this is what I still need going forward. The Game Gear grind will continue. I need a system, I need a power brick, I also need Mortal Kombat, X-Men, Spider-Man, and Sonic Drift 2. If I get those, I have all the games from my childhood. I will be stoked with a working Game Gear, of course. Guys, if you like what I got going on and you like my silly content, hit that subscribe button, guys. It means the world to me for you guys to be part of the PacRats. If you guys don't know, we are currently working on merch, so if you guys are interested in getting a shirt or a hat or something fun to be able to go rep this sweet community, it will be available here shortly. If you guys enjoy the Game Gear grind and you guys have any comments on this episode, hit me down below. I would really like to talk to you guys about this journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. Bye.